Imagine my excitement when I found out I was going to Haiti for the first time. What was I going to learn? What did God have in mind for me? I could only imagine what it would be like. After arriving in Haiti, my excitement turned to fear. Everything was so different. This is not how we live in the United States. My comfort zone was gone. I found myself riding in the back of a pickup truck. Everyone was staring at us. The smells were not what I was used to. It took my breath away. Where was the fresh air? My first impressions were not comforting. After a day of touring and travel, we arrived at our hotel. It was a far cry from the city where we had spent the day. We were right on the ocean, and the beauty that surrounded us was breathtaking. I was pleasantly reminded that this was also God's creation, and He had a plan for us being there. Sunday was a new day, and we were going to get to meet some Haitian people and worship with them at church. We arrived at Grand Godi and were welcomed by powerful worshiping with the Haitians. What an enthusiasm they have for worshiping. They love God with all their heart. They are not deterred by anyone. We, however, were still a little timid, not sure what to expect. Most of us still overwhelmed by the difference in language and culture. We are definitely going to have to come out of our comfort zone and adapt to our surroundings. During the service, the Haitians shared communion with us. What an honor. After communion, where we all ate bread from the same loaf and drank wine from the same cup, we participated in a feet-washing experience. God had a powerful message to send us during this time. How could people who had so little want to wash our feet? I didn't feel worthy. There were a lot of tears shed that day. On Monday, we arrived at the camp for the Teachers Summit. We were welcomed with open arms. The day was started with worship and a message. We started teaching with fervor. We had all our supplies and were ready to go. Now we were in our comfort zones. We had so much to give, so much to share. For 3 days we shared our skills and supplies, and the Haitians shared the love they had. Our relationships grew stronger every day. They taught us so much more than we had ever expected to learn from them. I was awed with how much we have and how timid our worship, and how little the Haitians have, but how powerful their worship. God truly softened my heart that week. My eyes were open to God's beauty and His love for His people. Black, white, rich or poor, we were all created by Him, and He loves us no matter what. Coming home to Holland, I realized that there are relationships that can be made by all of us right here in our small little town. Love one another as He commanded us. 1 John 3:23.